Hi, welcome to this short video. The first part of this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can access the different ways in which we're able to put our material out on the web. First of all, how to access our web page, how to access a YouTube channel, how to access our Facebook channel, and how to access a Zoom meeting. For that, I'm going to have to share my screen. And first of all, I'm going to share this screen here. Okay. So in your search engine, you're going to want to type, for accessing our web page, www.Balbriggan Baptist. Mine's coming up there, so I'm just going to click on that. I've obviously searched for it before. Once you're onto our page, if for instance you're looking for a sermon, you click on sermons, just click on it, and our current sermons will come up there. As you can see, we've got 3 in currently in the current section. However, if you click on Sermon Archives, our previous months, you will be able to see their different months. So say, for instance, you wanted to look at a September, there's one you missed in September, you click on September 2020 there, and all the sermons from September 2020 are right there. You can also click on our giving tab at the top there, where it says giving, and here you'll be able to give of your offering as part of your worship. If you click on the donate, that will bring you through to another page, so we'll do that. Again, it's just going a little slow. You can put in, you can donate a one-off through your own PayPal account, or you can donate using your credit card. If you want to make it a monthly donation, you do need to have a PayPal account to be able to do that. Obviously, you can give as much as you see fit between you and God. So if you see there our Right Now Media page, if you have a Right Now Media page, you will know how to access Right Now Media. If you haven't signed up yet, it is a free teaching resource that we provide as a church. So if you click on that, you will be able to see some of the different channels that we have on our Right Now Media page. You can click on them and take you directly to them. It'll ask you to sign in to do that. If you don't have one, you see here, create your own free Right Now Media account here. You click on that, it will take you to the sign up page for our Right Now Media account. So you put in your first name and your surname, put in your own email address, you create your own password. This will be your account, only you will be able to have access to it. You confirm your password, obviously, whether you're male or female, your marital status, your date of birth. For you will click no for staff, obviously. That's just for myself, really. And then here you click here to say that you are associated with Balbriggan Baptist Church, you are a member, that we've given you permission to sign up. And click here, I accept the terms of use. You can click on them and read them at your own leisure, and then click next, and that will take you through to the page. However, I'm not wanting to do that just yet. what I am wanting to do is show you how to sign in. So Right Now Media, again, I've accessed it before, so I can click on this. Type in rightnowmedia.org.com, sorry, rightnowmedia.com, and that will bring you through to the page. Bring you to this, and then click login. So here you put your username, which is your email address. Here you put in your password. And then that will bring you straight through to the page. Again, I have administration rights. So here's a demo account. So this is what I use to try things out on. And this is our church page. You have all that Right Now Media put up themselves, their own stuff, and you got all their channels of Bible studies, different topics related. So responding to crisis here, small groups, devotional, family devotions, looking at faith, fear, and sovereignty of God, for instance. So you have all that. On the menu page on this side here, you will see we have a Balbriggan Baptist Church channel. So we click on this channel here, and here you'll have some sections here as well. So some past sermons that we have, we're not quite up to date on that just at the moment. More will be added on as we bring it up to date. Our Balbriggan Baptist Church Activate Sunday school lessons for the children there. We've added some family devotions from Right Now Media that we like. It's all teaching that we would endorse. Children's programming, youth Bible studies, teaching here. This will be longer teaching. It will generally be 45 minutes to an hour long each session, and here these will be shorter. These will be 15, 20 minutes possibly for many of these Bible studies. And we're going to add another section on. These will be our devotional material and our teaching resources materials. So we're going to add these on to here as well as time goes on. The next thing I want to show you, is how to set our YouTube channel. Again, in your browser, click in YouTube, and that will bring you through to the YouTube page. When that does, what you'll want to do is in the search here, you'd want to type in Balbriggan Baptist Church. And then that will bring you to the church page. So you will be able to click on the Baptist Church here, and that will show you what we have already up. And there will be a button to subscribe up here. As an administrator, you're not seeing that at the moment in time. So that's how you'll get to what we have on our YouTube channel. Facebook, you will want to click fb.me/Balbriggan Baptist. Click on it, and this will bring you straight through to our church page on Facebook. You don't need to have an account with Facebook. It will just bring you straight through to it. Because I'm using my own computer here, and I'm the administrator for the account, you're seeing a bit more than what would naturally be there. So this bit here is what you will see. All this on this side you won't see when you come in. So as you can see the posts that we've put up. So on a Sunday, for instance, on a Monday morning, you'll see our devotional videos. They will come up live on Facebook and YouTube. Our Sunday services, again, live. You can watch it live or after the event, both on Facebook and YouTube. So whichever is easier for you, really, is the one that I would suggest you using. Zoom. This is where we have our coffee and chat. It's also where we have our Bible studies. And so some one-to-one. Oops, I've stopped sharing for some reason. And there we are, we're back. So again, in your search engine, if you want to type in Zoom, I'm going to click on Zoom meeting login. Chat. So we're going to go into that. That's what I'm going to go to. I'm going to click join a meeting. And here you put in our meeting ID, which is always 455 604 8055. And you'll click join. This is wanting me to connect to the Zoom app that I have on the computer. I believe you don't need to have the Zoom app downloaded, so if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. However, yeah, it's bringing me into Zoom meetings. I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click that instead. Is that going to? No, it's still asking me to do that. Okay. The next pop-up window should be to ask you for the password, and that is capital letters BBC21. BBC21. That's all you need to put in to that, and it'll send you into the waiting room, and it will ask you will just simply wait until I bring you as the host of the meeting into the meeting. That's all on in terms of how to access our web page, how to access our Facebook page, how to access our YouTube page, how to access a Zoom meeting, and how to set up a Right Now Media account and how to access it, how to give from our web page, and how to access past sermons from our web page. They're also on the YouTube channel and Facebook page because that's where they've been put up live from. So that's where they're originating from onto our Right Now Media page and our web page as well. As I said, we're going to start creating some, as well as our Monday morning devotional video, we're also creating a resource for you to delve deeper into the passage from the sermon on a Sunday. And part of that, we're going to create a video with the Bible passage and some questions on it. And we're also sending out this time and in future times as well, for each sermon series, we're going to send you out a hard copy which will have the Bible reference, not written out, but the Bible reference and the questions to go with that. So you use your own translation. The translation we will read from will be the ESV. We're currently, as in this Sunday, the 24th of January 2021, we're starting a new series on Romans 8. Now, our series is based on looking at the hope that we have in Jesus. And we're going to use Romans 8 to help us to understand this better. Each week as an additional aid to the sermon, not instead of, but as an additional aid to the sermon. We will have a few questions for you to think about as you read the passage yourself in your own devotions, in your own quiet time with God. You will be able to answer the questions from the Bible text itself, as well as from the sermon. And we encourage you to spend time each week studying and meditating on the passage, considering how you might answer the questions. In fact, we would actually encourage you not to just spend time weekly in this, but to spend time each day, looking maybe a question a day, maybe a verse a day, meditating on it. Some days you meditate, some days you might study, some days you might look at the questions. Entirely up to you how you might do that. This is for you, your own personal walk with God. And as you each day do look at the passage, spending time in it, we want you to note what God shows you each day, taking note of any questions that you have, and please feel free to email us at the church with your questions. We will be happy to help you as you study scripture. Our email address is balbrigganbaptist@gmail.com. As I said, this is for your own personal study. It's not a test. It's not to make sure that we're all saying exactly the same thing about everything all the time. This is for your own personal study, your own personal spiritual development. We want you to be able to develop your study habits with Scripture. We hope that as you study, that you will look beyond the textbook answers. As you look at the text, as you look at the question, the answer is right there, in that you will be able to write down exactly what it says in a particular verse. Let's say verse 2, for instance, right? Verse 2 says this, and this is the answer to this question. We can all do that, and we can all get something out of that, yes. But I want you to look beyond that. I want you to dig deeper than that, really. We want you to use this and to allow God to speak to you, to challenge you, to teach you as you study. We are all at different points in our journey with Christ. Therefore, we will all see things differently. We will all have coming from it from a different level of understanding, because God is teaching us at the rate that we need to learn. And none of us will reach full knowledge and full maturity until we're with Christ and we're made completely anew in the new heaven and new earth. And we also all learn in different ways. So what's good for me might not be good for you either. Some of the questions that we're going to ask you to help you study, some of them will be fairly simple and straightforward. Others, though, will require some thought and some soul searching. We have tried to make this as accessible for everyone in the church as we possibly can, to aid your own study of Scripture. That's our aim, is to help you study Scripture. We will also be posting a video each week where we will read the passage from the ESV. We will ask the questions. There will be no answers on those videos. It will be just simply the passage and the questions. And that will go alongside the sermon on a Sunday, which at the moment is going out live on Facebook and YouTube. it will help you as you study scripture. So if particularly if reading, if the print is too small on the page, if English isn't your first language, or reading is just something you're not very good at for whatever reason, maybe the video will be a help to you as well. As I say, some of the questions will be fairly straightforward. Some will require some thought and some soul searching. We will post the videos that we are going to produce. We're going to post them onto YouTube and onto the Church Right Now Media channel. And if you need access to that, obviously we've explained that earlier in this video, but if you're still not sure, you still needs a bit of help, email us at balbrigganbaptist.com, and we will only be too happy to help. Sorry, balbrigganbaptist@gmail.com. We'll only be too happy to help you with that. I hope that this video encourages you. I hope it helps you to access the different things that we have as a church, and I hope that the teaching resources, the Bible study resources that we're putting out there to help you go deeper from the sermon each week will help you grow and develop with Christ, that you will feel enriched by it, and that you will see God developing his fruit in you in these days. That is our prayer for you, and it's my prayer for myself as well, as I use this exercise as well myself, and it's a way that we can all be studying the same thing together as well, and help us as we maybe ring each other up. We can be talking about it with each other, what we've been learning, and sharing what we've been learning with each other over the phone, over a Zoom meet, chat, or Skype, or whatever it is that, however you want to communicate with each other, that we will be able to encourage each other in this way. That is our prayer for each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Goodbye and God bless.